Good, AP. Good. Clap it up. Let's go.
My name is John Ritzdorf. I'm the head men's basketball coach here at Santa Fe. Just finished up my second season here at Santa Fe. I was hired in May 2024. You know, knowing going into year two, at the minimum, I want guys who are going to be able to handle themselves and be disciplined. And the biggest difference was just the people in the program. I don't think change fixes everything, but I think the right changes can really push you in the right direction. And I felt like we had that in year two. Joel was part of that first. I would call it my first recruiting class, but it's like you're signing players in a place you've never been, at a place where you don't know people, and kind of in a rush, in a hurry. I knew he was from Tampa, and I knew he knew some of our players. He also had come off a redshirt year at Georgia Southwestern. He seemed very excited about Santa Fe in particular because of the people he knew, proximity to home, and the chance to kind of restart his recruitment.
Joel Harrison, point guard here at Santa Fe from Tampa, Florida. Ever since I picked up the ball, it's just like, I don't know, I just have a different type of love. Like, it means more than just going on the court and shooting a shot. Like, my parents had signed me up for like a rec team, like, I think like 4th or 5th grade. I like told all my teachers, oh, come to this game by the snap, come to this game by the snap. After the game, one of the coaches like asked for my signature. Like, you fall in love with something when somebody does that. Out of high school, I had a couple of D1 offers. When the transfer portal started to open and stuff, it kind of like messed up my recruiting at some point. And that just led me to going to D2. I ended up going to Georgia Southwestern, and I got hurt in the preseason. I like tweaked my ankle, and by the time I got back, it was just kind of too late. Me being a freshman, and they was like way older guys. So I just thought the best decision was just to redshirt. So I ended up redshirting. And I stayed with the team. I was practicing throughout the season. The coaches there was just like I could really make it higher than just D2. So I basically bet on myself without playing and coming back to Florida, Santa Fe, Juco, and trying to make it D1.
I learned in my early years here at Santa Fe how to serve students well and how enjoyable that can be, and ultimately how transformational it can be. So that's what's kept me here so long. I'm Chanda Stebbins. I'm currently the athletic director, and I've been here since 2001, so about 25, 26 years. It really is about helping other people transform their lives. And that's why I love working here. The history of NCAA institutions, Division I, Division II, NAIA institutions, has been for the student athlete to come there, go there for 4 or 5 years, graduate with a bachelor's, maybe a master's, and basically complete their career the whole time, like I did at Florida. As 2-year colleges, their goal is to help their students be able to move on to a 4-year college. Our coaches know right off the bat that they're not going to have a student for 4 years. They know their locker room's going to change every year. They know that they have to work on really developing culture within their team, academically, athletically, as people. Joel served on my Student Athlete Advisory Council, which is our 2 leaders from every team serve on a 10-member council. Joel's second year, he was more verbal and stepped up more as a leader. I'm really proud of him for how he grew as a person. I saw him put a lot of work in, and so I admired that about him, how much time he put in when nobody was looking and watching. He's going to become a leader in the next 20 years of his life, and we're going to be able to look back and be like, wow, look at Joel Harrison. He's killing it.
I mean, I'm a big believer in how I do anything is how I do everything. I mean, if I'm going to school and I'm trying to get good grades, like, I believe that is going to take effect in, like, how I perform on the court, or, like, how I go about my everyday life. Came to college 2 years ago, I didn't get to play. So like my body or like my mind is just like adapted to like this part of the year, I would say. With the first semester also obviously coming to an end. So like I'm knowing like with the time that I'm being put on the court, I'm producing the way I'm supposed to produce, if not more. So I know, I mean, God's got me. Everything's God's timing, so. My shot was just feeling good. I was just real confident. I was in the zone, like just being faithful and just staying confident. I feel like I'm always ready for the moment, you know. I mean, I put the work in, so I mean, I just feel like that was gonna happen regardless, you know. We kind of have like this already, like next man up kind of mentality. We go at each other every day in practice, so I mean, I feel like that helps as well. I mean, being at a Juco, I kind of like it, you know, because at a D1, when you have coaches, where you have strength and conditioning coaches there to push you, you know, I feel like that'll be like 10 times easier because, I mean, I was doing it by myself, you know. And I feel like at the end of the day, like, if I want to get to where I want to get to, that's going to help me. Like, it's hard to do, but I feel like as an athlete, you kind of have to break down, like, every day to, like, at least just try to be 1% better, you know? Eventually it'll add on to something greater.
Joel, he was so different. Just to see even at 4 or 5 years old, the things that, you know, Joel would have developed, and he would be more of a leader, you know, during his earlier stage. So we saw that in Joel, him developing basketball on his own. Joel actually went on YouTube and he got fascinated with doing that little dribble thing between the leg and do it really fast. I don't know the right name for it. He was playing basketball out there. We had like a hoop with no nets in it outside, and he would just do that on his own. So we saw that he was just developing a love for basketball just out of nowhere. When we saw that Joel became very serious and we got them engaged into youth sports, you know, it's always good to keep your kids active. Playing in one of the, you know, the neighborhood leagues, others began to draw and sought interest, you know, in Joel and his ability, because his skill set at the time was phenomenal. It didn't make any sense that how is this kid able to play, and the way he moves with the ball is like he was dancing with the ball from a young age. You could see that there was natural, you know, basketball instinct and skills. We didn't have any idea where, you know, the journey would have afforded him to go beyond what we knew he did outside or what he did in the park. Financially, having 3 children within the same age group, there was a lot of things that you just could not do. So working extra hours, I, you know, was a registered nurse at the time, and picking up shifts, working 2 jobs, and just knowing that we would have to take care of fees that we didn't plan for, but nonetheless, we saw the passion and wanted to give our children an opportunity if this is what they love, and this is something that, it wasn't just something I was doing because I was bored, it was something that I did because there was passion.
Tomorrow, we're leaving at 8:45. You need to be in the building at 8:30. Be safe tonight, right? You shouldn't be doing anything other than getting yourself some rest and getting ready to play tomorrow, okay? The last thing that's on that list, get rid of deserve and go take what we deserve. You have to go take it. They're gonna have that mindset too. We're both trying to play our way in. We both didn't have good years last year. We both have bounced back and are in good situations. We have to take one more step. And we have to have that mindset of we're going to go to their place and we're going to take what we freaking deserve. Let's go, fellas. Come on.
6 on 3, 4 on 6, 1, 2, 3. Come on, 6.
Make 25 more shots. 25.
we just realized that obviously like this team will never be happening again. Like we'll never be in this room together with these same amount of people, these brothers. Just trying to leave it all on the court. That's for every game. That's not even just because the end of the season. Like first time I got surgery at Santa Fe, that was one like the biggest eye-opening things in my life. Like if I want to do this basketball stuff, then it ain't gonna come easy. Like you're gonna hit adversity. You're just gonna have to know to push yourself to a different limit, you know, if you don't want to be normal like a normal person. So.
Yeah. Constant growth and it is what it is. No way I'm living in fear. Consistent when changing the gears, depending on what is revealed. I'm living through it. I'm living through it. Consistent growth and it is what it is. No way I'm living in fear. Consistent with changing the gears, depending on what is revealed. I'm living through it. Just a part of the process, man. I'm living through it. Yo, look. Contextualize what I write. I would no longer put up a fight to get you to understand. Just deal with the reprimand, cause this shit getting out of hand.